You know, we're making art here.
Sup, gigglers?
Gary, fix the Wi-Fi.
Manifest that shit.
We can't be managed. I mean, the day just got away from me.
What up, my glacial gigglers? It's the middle of the winter. We're on the grind. But the sun is starting to come up a little earlier.
What a mental health moment for the day.
I don't know. I don't wake up in the morning, but if I did, I heard the sun does wake up.
This morning, Hannah and I did a Zoom together. Hannah slept on it. Hannah's eyes were closed. At one point, Grace.
There was no adult on the Zoom. It was me, you, and Grace. And everyone
We were discussing adult things.
We were.
And Hannah had one eye open.
Wait, it takes me like a full 2 hours for both eyes to open in the morning. I had a little crusty.
Can I start the pod with something?
Yeah, I love when you start with I
got an email.
Aggressive take. Oh, an email. I know you read emails.
Using first-party food delivery data, GoPuff determined that Kinder Bueno was the biggest winner amongst the consumer packaged goods brands that advertised during the Super Bowl. The chocolate bar maker saw a 100% increase in units sold through GoPuff in the hour after its Yes Bueno ad aired, per the report. It also achieved 444% higher all-day sales compared to the past 5 Sundays, the food delivery service says. I was not prepared to make a speech of acceptance, but let me just look into the camera really quickly. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my haters, specifically all my ex-boyfriends. One said that I'd never have a career, but I would like to have the data show that I am better than you guys. I knew it. My mom knew it. And now you know it.
Men love data. Men love data.
Men love a graph.
Put it in a spreadsheet. Send it to them. I would like to call it the Paige DeSorbo effect. And I never thought that candy would be one of the things that...
See, I did. I did.
You do love a snack.
I love a snack. And I'm like a chocolate person over a sour candy. I don't want Kinder to get mad at me for this, but for people who haven't had it before, it truly is just a better version of a Kit Kat.
Well, it's funny. I sent it to my brother and his family, and my brother loved it.
They're so good.
Let's be honest. It's European.
They also have a white chocolate, which people sleep on white chocolate, and it's actually really good. I prefer the milk chocolate, but to each their own.
So basically, it was your Super Bowl.
So basically, I'm like the candy queen.
Do you want to tell us anything more about like the actual shoot? Because I remember like you had to go international for it.
I had to go international.
You were in space.
We filmed in Canada, and at one point they did want me to wear glasses, and I was like, okay, but people aren't going to know that it's me. And so
you stood up for yourself.
Well, I didn't. I told someone to tell someone, like, hey, maybe we do a couple without the glasses. And they were like, okay, great. And then the guy that I did it with, his name is William Fitchner.
Shakespeare.
I didn't know what to say to him, but I know him from obviously so many different acting things. But I said to him, I loved you in Entourage. It was you're one of my favorite characters, the season you were on. And he was like, what was my character again?
Obsessed with him.
And I was like,
he's like, I don't know her.
I love you so. I'm like, you're so accomplished. You're like, oh yeah. That hit #1 show that I was on. He was on Entourage. He was one of the agents at one point. His name was Phil Yagoda.
Did he give you any acting advice?
No, he didn't, but he was so friendly and so nice. And there was part of me that I was like, you're a really accomplished actor. I wonder if you're who is this random girl? But he was so pleasant.
We meet famous
and
people.
And also smash. He's old.
Oh,
he was older and tall. You would have loved him.
Yeah. No, I know. And especially he had a headset on, boss people around.
Yeah, and he was just he was really getting into the role, you know? You would be amazed at how many times you have to say one line.
Well, I have to say, I heard that one line is actually harder than a movie. When you just have... No,
and I believe that.
And that's a fact.
As someone who's delivered a lot of one-lines...
I just say, no, you are the one-liner king. I've been doing some auditioning, not to brag. No callbacks yet, but keep an eye out. I'm kind of just working through some early stages of my career, and it'll be... Basically, they say when you have an audition with one line, you overthink how to say that one line to the point that you're like, how did I ever say this word before? It's kind of like when you have one interaction with a crush. Yeah. And in that moment, you're like, that's not a sentence.
I said hi, so fucking
I literally
weird.
spoke like Yoda. I was like, you are, hello, my name.
whenever I film a commercial, it gives me such an appreciation for like, you know, when you're like watching the Oscars and they're like, okay, and like best award for production, and you're like, boo, like next. But then when you film something like that, especially like a 30-second, 1-minute commercial, you're like, how the fuck do they actually film
Do a movie.
movies?
So
like
literally like 8 lines could take 8 hours to shoot.
Yeah,
from
like this
every
was
angle.
I think a 1-minute commercial. I was in like one section of it, and I was a full day shoot. Yeah, I think I got there at like 6 a.m.
What was your
like,
motive?
What was my character?
Yeah, what did you envision?
Like she was nervous, and she was like, I'm like a woman in STEM. Like I was a true woman in STEM. I was a rocket scientist.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I really
Which makes sense. Like they were like, who should we cast for rocket scientist? Paige DeSorbo.
How about that girl that's always in bed?
Yeah.
So I just really tried to get into that role of like, oh no, this isn't good. And there has been so many times in my life where I've said, oh no, this isn't good.
So you channeled from your past.
Yeah, I channeled from my past
honestly, it
trauma.
really came out in the performance. I feel like I'm the first to make fun of you when you do something bad. You nailed the acting.
Thank you.
You nailed the acting, and I don't know, maybe there's more acting in your future. Maybe. Meanwhile, I'll be auditioning on the side if anyone.
And one last thing about the Super Bowl, because I'm actually like, I just
We're not over it.
I'm not over, and I continue to get more and more mad when I go on the internet. Take the Super Bowl out of it. Traveling and immersing yourself in other cultures, going other places is like the #1 way people get smarter.
And grow in general as people.
That and like reading books is like how...
Paige reads one book. Sorry.
And welcome to my book club 8. I actually have a lot to talk about my book club. So like I'm not getting it because it's like, why wouldn't you want your child to watch a Super Bowl halftime in a different language and have like, what if, even if one child was like, oh, I really want to learn Spanish. Like this is so... And now you have a smart child.
Duolingo sales sparked after that.
I mean, I'm sure.
But yeah, what makes America so beautiful is all the cultures coming together and creating what we are. And the American dream is coming from nothing and trying to become something. Mm-hmm. So anyway, also shout out Jessica Alba.
44.
I saw it and I go, that looks like, a young
child.
Jessica Alba.
It looked AI Jessica Alba.
I said, that girl is identical to
That's
Jessica Alba from
Honey.
30 years ago. And then they go, yeah, it's Jessica Alba. I once saw her at a bodega.
Really?
She was like picking out a drink, which is so fun at a bodega. There's so many different drinks
Do you
that
think
she's from.
Any point Jennifer Lopez was like,
No, Jennifer Lopez is not going to La Casita. She's like, I'm either running the casita, I'm not going to just be in the background of a casita.
well, you know what I also realized, which I had completely forgot about, when J-Lo and Shakira did the halftime show, they brought Bad Bunny
was
out.
there. Bad Bunny's been there.
I completely forgot because he must have like just, well, yeah, because what year would that have been? That had to have been at least
2022. No, that was...
Was it?
No, that was Eminem.
Okay, because in my head, that was 10 years ago.
Yeah, I've also watched that documentary multiple times. And we were mad about that because that was when they told the girls they have to split it, the time.
Yeah.
And we were...
I didn't like that.
Side note, do you know the Seahawks owner is a woman?
I did know that.
That was iconic.
I saw her like take that, the trophy.
Let's work on owning things.
I love it.
Let's own everything.
Honey, I own businesses. That's one of my favorite vocal stems.
Honey, I own business.
Honey, I own businesses. Who is that again? It's like,
what is that from?
It's like Black China's mom. She's like doing a podcast and they're like, how do you have money? She's like, honey, I own businesses. Anyway.
Let's start with something controversial.
Okay.
Vogue wrote an article about Birkenstock shoes and how brides are wearing white Birkenstocks.
I commented.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
You go, I reported that post.
No, literally. I blocked them after that. It
I
was
was getting
Vogue
tagged
Weddings
nonstop.
posted it.
Someone at Vogue is Hannah coded.
I commented and I said, where's the line?
I said, finally, someone has, look, so many women on their favorite day of their life or whatever are in pain, are in horrible pain.
No.
Their Achilles tendon is
Grab
fighting
a
for its
slipper,
life.
grab a ballet flat.
You hate a Birkenstock.
Unless you live in Denver and are from Denver, that is the only girl/woman that I allow Birkenstock. Look, on your wedding day, I know that Birkenstocks are very trendy right now to like wear with jeans, and some girls, so cute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a ballet flat over that because I lean a little bit more feminine in how I dress. But I love like a masculine or like an androgynous like outfit.
Yes.
But Birkenstocks are so like, to me, crunchy granola. Like I just went on a hike, and that is just like not the energy I'm bringing for my wedding
Even
day.
if they're white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate the men, and I think that what's the word where it's like we're better than them? Like I'm not a feminist.
You're a
I'm
misandrist.
Yeah.
Misandrist.
And so like if I'm yelling at them for flip-flops or sandals, I
Yeah.
can't then tell the women like, oh yeah, you can wear this on your wedding. No. Go barefoot.
I'm today dressed as a retired old man, which
You
I
look
think
like
is
my
powerful.
gym teacher from 2005.
I'm wearing white barrel jeans and an oversized white collared shirt. I feel like I have opinions on the stock market that like no one listens to, but they just nod when
But
I
it's
say
like a
it.
Saturday, and you're like, I don't want to really get into it. But
Yeah, I
like,
don't want to get
you
into
will.
it, but I have businesses.
I have businesses.
Oh my God. So you mentioned that you watched the ice skating
Yes, the 3 episodes.
3 episodes. And I was like, how did I miss that? I realized I saw glitter and gold and I saw 2 beautiful people. I thought it was a cheesy Netflix rom-com.
Like scripted show.
Scripted rom-com about 2 people on the ice. And I said, if I had a nickel, I've watched Heated Rivalry. I don't think we're going to beat that.
Yeah.
So last night, I am fucking obsessed.
I knew you were going to love it.
I
It's
am so jacked up.
Because you want to know what? It didn't feel like a documentary. It felt like reality TV that was real.
So to go more in depth, the chaos of it, it's a pairing. So it's normally either it's a man and a woman that of course end up falling in love with each other and get married because you're so intimate with this person and you have to trust them so much. And there's a compatibility and chemistry you have to have. So like these 2 people got together. And then,
side note, just because I want to talk about it and not forget it, can we touch back on Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi after this?
yes.
Okay. Noted. Duly noted.
We're fighting for our life with our ADHD.
Honestly, Friday episodes, I'm like, fuck it.
So this is actually a great movie. So it's this gorgeous girl and this gorgeous guy, but they're just friends.
This is America team you're
This
talking
is
about?
American's
Yeah.
team. Who, by the way, do you know she designs everyone's outfit? So her competitors are going on. They're like, oh, Madeline designed it.
Wait, did I miss that?
Yeah, you were on
The
your
girl
phone.
that's married to the guy?
She's known to have like the best design taste, and they all design their own outfits. They're doing full like plays. They're doing Broadway shows.
People aren't talking about how stunning she is. Like I need her on the cover of Vogue.
I need her starring in Chicago after Whitney Lovett.
And I need her in Chicago.
I want to be a casting director.
Not that I'm going to see that, but I need her in it.
I mean, deep down, I want you to do it because that would be so funny because
In
you'd be
what?
miserable.
I would be miserable.
You're like, I'm so sorry, I have to try to sing this.
No, I would get out of it.
But like, what people don't understand is that Paige is actually like not bad at singing. So I think we should start a go.
I'm actually horrible.
No, I saw you accidentally sing once, and it was good.
Proceed.
So anyway, these 2, he realizes he's in love with her, and he's 5 years in, and they're an amazing team. So he's like, if I tell her that I love her, and this goes badly, this ruins my career. And like, it's not easy to just find another top gold performing partner.
It's kind of similar to when girls are like, but like the friendship. Fuck the friendship. Like this is like, okay, but this would have affected your livelihood and your career. I get
Like
that.
this, I actually get why it's like, hold it in. Maybe just
hold it in. But when
think
girls
about
are
it at
like,
night.
oh, what about our friendship? I'm like, say it.
Just jerk off to her and like don't say anything. So this man is like, I couldn't hold it in anymore. And I just told her, I love you. So he wasn't even like, he was like, hey, I think I might be like kind of attracted to you when I'm holding you up every time.
Yeah. When my fingers are inside your vagina when we do that one move, I'm like really into it.
Or when they put their fucking skates on the guy's leg.
Oh, I'm
Hot.
so glad you noticed that too. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, how does she get off without slicing him?
No, the fact that they have any what's it called? Your extremities by the end of any dance is like a miracle.
Yeah.
So also she's doing these crazy outfits where like the skirt is causing issues.
Yeah.
The skirt's blinding him. The skirt's hitting her in the face. The skirt's getting under him. She's tripping over the skirt and she's like, no, it's for fashion. She's so you-coded. The second I trip over the skirt once, I say, burn the skirt. I'm wearing khaki pants.
Burn it.
So he says to her, I love you. And she doesn't take it well immediately. She's like,
I must have missed all this.
you were on your phone.
I was on my phone.
Also,
I was on my phone.
when I watch your documentary, I'm taking like notes. So she
I started paying attention when the gay guy came on. And
there's two.
There was like some drama. I was like, okay, so the outliers
she
of the figure skating world.
Processes it and doesn't know what to say. Processes it. Next day just goes, I feel exactly the same about you. They're married, but last Olympics they got 4th.
Yeah.
But now the 3 people who had beaten them are retired. So they are the favorites. So they're coming in so excited, hot and heavy. But then the French team comes through. This gay French guy is the cuntiest French man.
With him.
He is like, I'm scared. Like, I'm terrified.
When
like, I'd pee myself if he talked to me.
When he came on the screen, I was like, this is a parody.
He's
right?
a
like,
villain of some kind. He's a gay villain, which everyone needs in their life. Honestly, I could use him in my life.
He was like heated rivalry and then spit. Like
he was
he's
like,
so like.
Also, he looked at his coach and the coach was scared of him. Like, that's how you know the man is powerful. And he has like the perfect filler in his face where like his face is not moving and he doesn't have to move it because he has no emotion.
Also, the story just lends itself to a movie being a comedy movie being made about this.
Well, do you remember Amy Poehler had a Blades of Glory? It was about all these dancing couples in their like crazy outfits.
Amy Poehler was in that?
I think she had a cameo.
No. Oh, did she?
I think she did.
Because it was
when in doubt, Amy Poehler was in it.
It was Will
she
Ferrell.
either wrote it or
whenever my dad is like talking about a female comedian, I just say Amy Poehler. Because that's like really the only person and he's like, yeah.
So the tea is that he won gold last year and retired. And everyone's like, okay, great, this guy retired. And then his ex-partner writes a biography saying that he was like horrible to her and was really hard on her, which like no one's doubting. The man is scary. But then this other girl, she was with a man who gets accused of like assault.
Oh, I didn't realize that's why he was out. Okay.
Yeah, like he's under investigation.
Okay.
So she loses her partner
because they
of
were
20
like,
years.
She didn't want to be done. She was like forced to
And
be done because
but it's also like her partner, like she's like, do I support him? Do I not?
They're kind of a great story to win.
The both of them have so much controversy, but they happen to be best friends. And I actually see like their friendship and it's really like, you can tell she was like, I wasn't going to skate. I didn't even know like where my life was going to be.
Can we just take a minute for their names? These are made up names. Who's the one?
Well, it's like Jacques Simushkas. I don't know.
Look it up. It's like something
Jacques
Jean-Pierre.
Croissant.
And I'm like,
Jean-Pierre Jacques Croissant. It's also, I want to learn French so bad. It's so sexy. So you love pretty things. I don't. When they were skating, I was like, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. She's also like really powerful and she talks about, it's so fucked up. These female skaters, they're not just getting rated on how good their moves are. They're getting rated on their makeup. They're getting rated on their outfit. Like judges are literally going, I don't like her makeup.
Same with like the gymnastics girls, how their hair is.
What?
Yeah.
Like the way that I would immediately fail, but the girls should not be graded. That's taste. But that's what they were saying is that the judging is based on like art. And it's like, oh, I just didn't like how their dance made me feel, which makes me, you know how I am.
Yeah, you hate things that are unfair.
That is unfair. Wait, but can I just say, because I did get some messages being like, hey, I also have like a justice thing. Like I hate when things are unfair. So what do you do when something's unfair? You're just like, that's life.
Well, the blonde from Canada, she kept getting scored and she was like, I'm a professional figure skater and you're scoring
also,
me.
she kept getting cancer.
Yeah. And her mom died.
Her mom died.
She was like, you keep scoring me as if I'm an amateur skater. I am a professional. She's like one of the only ones that spoke up. And then I almost feel like because she spoke up, they tried to fuck her even more.
Tale as old as time.
It's just interesting to think that like in every genre, every like work, like what am I even trying to say? Every industry has a situation where it's like the girls are looked down on. Like it's like, okay,
and
well,
I
you're
do
not.
have to say, the gay men in ice skating,
Hot.
how attracted were you to that? He was so your type.
It's like,
And then he
I
starts.
was like, I feel like I've dated someone like
But it was funny. He was like, I came out 4 years ago. Like, the guy just came out.
Yep, that's my type.
But it also makes me think, if these guys were straight, would they be hockey players? Or are they just
he
hockey
could have
players?
gone into hockey.
They all could have. Like, hockey and ice dancing
He
are
actually
so
probably be
close.
so fucking good
He'd
at
probably be
hockey.
so good at hockey.
Because I feel like he's quick.
Yeah, and
he's strong.
His butt. Yeah. I was objectifying that man. I said, yes, spin around again. Spin around
Honestly,
again.
and his face, like he was a good-looking man.
Gorgeous.
I'm so glad you watched it. I knew you would like it.
Well, then when you're done with it, they're like, we're about to be ready for the
realize
Olympics.
it's
so like, oh my God,
on.
the Olympics are happening. So then I go to Peacock and I click. They had their first dance.
Yeah.
So I watched it, and the French did amazing. I didn't watch the Americans yet.
Was it their freestyle or the...
It was the first one. But you know what's also so funny? In the dance, they don't actually do like big jumps. It's all dance.
Yeah. They're ice dancers.
They're ice dancers. And what would you wear if you were an ice dancer?
Oh, God.
I know you've thought about it.
I mean, I just love...
No lace. You hate lace.
I hate lace. I would have like a lot of like pink sheer moments, and I feel like
You want a
okay,
high collar.
I actually have thought about...
You love a high collar.
I love like a bedazzled, like the blonde from Canada. She was showing like a My Fair Lady, and I was like,
that.
that was adorable. Like I loved that. Yeah, I just think like a little mini skirt. Like I don't love that they're doing the longer skirts. I just feel like they look a little matronly, but maybe the shorter skirts look a little childish.
I was actually obsessed with the look that the French girl has in her first dance with the black sleeve and the like circular bodice thing. I would have worn it.
I have actually PTSD from like dance class when I was like 7 because I remember a dance teacher told my mom I didn't fit my unitard, and my mom was like, "Oh, no, like how dare you say that?"
I can't fit a bodysuit around my vulva, like because my torso's too long, and so if you see me in a bodysuit, it's not clip.
Yeah,
and I have a fat ass. Thank you for bringing that to forefront. So yeah, I loved that. It reminds me of when I played tennis. I never cared about the outfits. Where now I look back and realize there were girls that were like you, where everything was about the match day outfit, where I literally was like, I can't wear my practice clothes.
Not to bring it back to the Super Bowl, but people aren't talking enough about Coco Jones singing.
I love Coco. We interviewed
what
her.
did she sing? Not the national anthem. Whatever. She did so well, but she did like a play on Whitney Houston's outfit.
Oh.
And she looks so good and like cool.
She's the next one that like she's been popped, like she won a Grammy, but her skill is there. And now it's just like the Hollywood.
Yeah, I feel like she's about to be like
the Hollywood
extremely
ether.
famous.
There was a lot of talk about Cat's Eye after the Grammys. Are you on that algorithm?
You know, I'm not, because I feel like that's so Gen Z.
My algorithm's so Gen Z. It's just people. Well, they did this song called "Gnarly," and it's like
I feel like I've heard that.
Yeah,
sing a little ballad.
They're like, the lyrics are like, I guess I thought it was like kind of humorous, but they're like Tesla gnarly.
That hasn't come across my desk.
And they're doing a whole dance, and everyone was like, they wanted, I guess, more. But people have to understand, these girls are not choosing the song. There are corporations. These singers are corporations.
And Cat's Eye is like 12 girls, right?
It's like 5 or 6 of them, and it was based on a competition. Like all these girls battled it out to be the first American K-pop group.
This went right over my head. So this was a like talent search, and they put together Cat's Eye, and that's them.
Yes.
And they're the first American.
And one of the
K-pop
girls
group.
that didn't make it, now she's like doing really well individually.
Ooh.
And she's really talented, and people think she's gonna pop. But anyway, I tried to watch it. I cannot watch like teenagers' dreams die. Like
no, well that's a normal.
They're like,
reaction.
You're not pretty, you're not smart, you're not funny, you're not brave, and I'm like, she has braces. Like, leave her alone.
Okay, not to like literally start a book club.
I knew you were going to do this.
I
the
know.
second I said pretty girls start book clubs, you were like, maybe I should start one.
So a lot of the gigglers were DMing me and they were like, hey, so Nightingale might be like a bit too... just like, they're like just surmising at your reading level. Might be a bit intense for you.
Like, it's going to take you 8 years to finish
so
that?
like we recommend maybe getting something a little lighter so that when you get sick of Nightingale, you can like, so I got 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Now I'm like reading 2 books at once.
Wait, you love that 7 Husbands.
Well, because I started it like years ago and I never finished it and I like forget everything about it. So I'm like, I'll just reread that. Mm-hmm. But I also now, because I'm like so into reading books that are like movies, I ordered Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering Heights. Wuthering.
Are you?
Is it Wuthering or
Withering.
Withering? I think it's Wuthering.
Wuthering?
It's W-U.
Withering.
Wuthering.
I don't
Well,
even
it's
know what
British,
that
so they
means.
go Withering.
Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering Heights.
Is it
Des
British?
told me that it's an incredible story. Des loves history.
Okay, well, everyone keeps saying that the original story is like so
Incredible.
not what the movie is. So I wanted to like, I feel like I read it in high school, but I honestly can't freaking remember.
Should we see Wuthering Heights together?
I definitely want to see it. The PR of it, first of all, love Margot Robbie's outfits. I'd like to credit you for doing the random bows first in your hair.
Stop. Wait,
Wearing
stop.
that dress was very Wuthering Heights coded before Wuthering Heights press tour.
Do you think it's another I was too early for my
I think
time?
it was another you were too early. And I really think that you should look into Margot Robbie's stylist because he's exactly what you're looking for. Like he's putting her in vintage Galliano. Like her looks for this press tour, it's not like she has one good look or like, oh, there's another. It's every single look.
Well, I like that they're having fun with it. I like that they're being intentional.
Yeah.
I like that they have like, they're performing.
Yeah, they're performing.
I hate when it's just like, make me look cute in this.
And so like that part of the PR is extremely relatable to me. Mm-hmm. The part of the PR with like her and Jacob Elordi, and I don't know how much of this is true or legitimately just PR, but if it's legitimately just PR, stop. Literally stop. It's weird and uncomfortable.
Is it when she was like, I became codependent on him and I'm like, I can't leave him alone or something?
That and also like he put 1,000,000 roses in my trailer and I told him I'm in love with him. Like, wait, what? Like the first time we got duped with a PR stunt like that was A Star Is Born. And we were all like, they're in love.
Yeah.
And then like we quickly realized, oh no, they wanted us to see the movie. We were going to see it anyway. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, that's our PR for Giggly Squad. Everyone's like, are they married? Or are they fighting because it's a lover's quarrel?
But I'm like, is Margot Robbie's husband the strongest soldier ever alive?
Well, I was going to say, Jacob Elordi, whether you like him or not, whether you think he's boring or not, whether you think he's cocky or not, he is the hottest guy right now.
Totally. And I feel like he is in any interview I've seen, he seems extremely respectful and very nice and
he's
down
Australian,
to earth.
So when he first popped out his Australian accent, I said, "Oh, this man is layered and he's
got depth to him."
People don't talk about it, but he's like 6'5".
And one time he did an interview and they were like, "Where are you?" And he was like in a hotel room, and then he like panned the camera and his mom was sitting right there, and I was like, "He's a good man, Savannah."
If a man has a mom, some people say they're a good man. But like compared to like, I'm sorry, Glenn Powell doesn't do it for me. I'm not getting butterflies when Glenn Powell comes on my screen.
I'm gonna say something. I actually met Glenn Powell at Kelly and Mark. In person, very much a movie star.
I could see that. And I'm not saying he's not a movie star. I'm just saying you don't get the hots for him.
In person, did.
Jacob Elordi's ruining your life.
Right.
Like that man you're meeting one night.
Well, do you watch Euphoria?
I watched the first season and a half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, because his character in that, I'm like,
yeah. Even him in the other one with Barry Keoghan running around, he was. Oh yeah. He always just plays like the guy who like.
What happened to him?
Barry Keoghan is gonna be. Good question. He dated Sabrina Carpenter. That was the greatest thing he ever did. But he is playing Ringo Starr in the new Beatles movie coming up.
Remember he had that quote and he was like, "Yeah, I'm just like trying to be a good dad, so I like see him once every 30 days." And we were like, "What?"
Wait, so it reminds me of I have this bit on stage where I'm talking about like should I have a kid or not, and I'm trying to figure it out with the audience. And someone was like, you can do it, you can imagine it. And I'm like, I'm not a male comedian. I can't just have a child and leave them at home and go on tour.
Well, one of my favorite quotes, like someone said on the internet, was, I don't want to be a mom, but I'd love to be a dad. And ever since I heard that, I was like, no. And I'm someone that I can say from a child, I have never wavered whether or not I want to have kids. I know I want to have kids. Mm-hmm. But being in my adult life, some of the closest people to me, we've talked like, and they've been like, I don't know if I want them. And it's been such an open, good conversation.
Yeah. Well, it's good. Like, I've wavered.
Yeah.
I think it's healthy to be like, and what if? Like, we have free will. What if?
Yeah.
And I think for me, it's just because, like, I compare myself to other male comics sometimes who are my age. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, my God, if I have a kid and they have a kid, we're going to have such a different experience. But then the girls are also like, Hannah, you have a long torso, and you'll be able to make fun of it in, like, a way that the men can't.
Yeah.
But
no, that's actually so true. You'll have so much, like,
and then I was saying I could bring the baby and leave it in the green room, but like Allie Colbert cannot. If you've met Allie, I'm not leaving my baby with Allie Colbert.
No, honestly, my assistant is like so excited for me to get pregnant so that her job description changes. You know, she's like, let's do something else here.
But Daphne's like, hi.
Daphne's going to be a menace, I feel like, when I have a child.
Well, my brother has a kid, 2 kids, and his cat, it's a good cat. Mm. And at first the cat was like definitely like perturbed because the babies don't understand. And you're like, gentle. But then for some reason the cat like understands that it's a baby.
Wait, speaking of babies, I don't know if I said this, but I just literally this year is the first time I've had like 2 extremely close girlfriends. One had a baby and one is currently pregnant. Where like I've gone to like friends' weddings and whatever, but we just hit the phase where like they're having children. One, it's like so crazy, and you realize that like there isn't this big like, oh, I've changed as a person. Mm-hmm. It's just like your friend and now she has a baby. But I have to say,
she got a purse that has a lot of responsibility.
No, literally. I'm like, so are you bringing her everywhere with us?
It's
like
pukes, poops.
But I have to say, my one girlfriend, Ariana, she's
Grande.
She's a nurse. Like, she's just like the perfect human. She's also stunning, beautiful, gorgeous. Mm-hmm. But when she sent me a picture of her baby, like literally fresh out of the womb, I was like, Ariana, you know me. I'm not just saying this because you're my friend. This is the prettiest newborn I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. What did you do? And she said she ate so much fruit every single day. And she was like, I'm not kidding. I really think that's why she's so pretty. Granted, her and her husband are very good-looking people, and she's a nurse.
Like Margot
so
Robbie being like, if you eat fruit, your kid will come out looking like me.
No, but I feel like she, as a nurse, she's a NICU nurse, so like she really knows babies. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm like literally writing that down to say on the pod because that's some information we needed.
Yeah, go on TikTok Shop and buy this, and your kid will be so good-looking. By the way, are you still TikTok shopping?
You know, I TikTok shop here and there. A lot of times I go over to Amazon because I'm a millennial.
Yeah. Oh, so you see it and then you put it in Amazon. Mm-hmm. I do feel like sometimes it's so cheap that I'm like, I'm not going to get it. Like that it's fake.
Right.
And I get confused.
It is so freaking easy though to just double click.
Well, because Apple Pay feels like it's not real money.
I mean, I bought my tuning forks on. Now I'm inundated with the tuning fork girls, and now I'm actually planning a sound bath retreat. The girls
have a tuning bath retreat
coming up? The girls have convinced me. One girl DM'd me this morning, and she was like, hey, big tuning fork girl here. I keep them in my car because I have road rage. And I was like, you're the epitome of a giggler, I feel like.
Wait, I feel like women are allowed to have road rage.
Yeah, because we don't take out guns.
Yeah, like when men have road rage, like bad things happen. When women have road rage, I'm like, she's standing up for herself. She's being independent. She's taking up space.
Speaking of road rage, did you see that story about the professional football player who was dating the WNBA girl, and he like chased her down in the car, and she drove to the police station? No, it's crazy.
She's like, you didn't think of that. Yeah, she's like, come and get me.
I guess she broke up with him,
Okay, classic CTE
She
tale.
broke up with him. They were dating for like 3 years. She broke up with him. He was like stalking her. And she was like, stop stalking me. Like blocked his number, whatever. And then she's driving like on a Saturday morning and she realizes he's behind her and he's trying to like hit her car.
Jesus.
So she like, I think calls the police while she's in the car, but like just drives to the police station. The police come out, get him. It's like
Gotcha.
What? No, literally.
No,
like
but this
what?
is also an example of like social media when you see like people in relationships with like, I don't know, athletes. It's not always what it seems. And some of these men,
Right.
just because you're good at a game doesn't mean you're good at being a person.
And I would say that for like all public figures,
Yes.
you know.
If he's like so influential and charismatic that he accidentally gets famous, but like to try to get famous and have a publicist.
Unless you are a true talent.
Yes.
Like you have to be a true savant.
Unless it's like the world needs your talent to become a better
Yes.
place, then I'm like, okay,
Yes.
that's fine. Like your voice, you have the voice of an angel.
But if it's just you having a podcast, no. Girls are different, obviously. You have a
Girls,
lot to say.
100%.
We've been through a lot.
well, we've been suppressed, so obviously now we have to overcompensate,
Right.
which leads me to.
I can't wait to what it leads to.
I actually have two different things I could
Perfect.
go.
We could go in either direction.
There's no way to feel cool while you're talking into your remote. Like, there's nothing more humbling than like trying to say, like, it's like your customer
Netflix.
service
Yeah.
voice, but like, also,
Wait, this actually is so funny because
you know what's even funnier? I don't do that. I thought about it and I realized it's like Bluetooth. I don't trust it. I'm typing it in.
you're such a freak.
Because I
Hannah.
don't trust like which button to press for it to happen. And I don't even try. Like, I'm an old lady.
Well, I just got a new phone, and so I was like setting up my phone, whatever, and one of the parts is like set up Siri. And so to set up Siri, you have to say these certain prompts like, Siri, what's the weather? Siri, and so I did it, and then I was like, wait a minute, I just did that in my customer service voice. It's not gonna recognize my real voice, and I have a cold.
You're coughing the entire
like, I'm
time.
fucked.
That's how you open your phone. You cough twice. Also, I have a
Big. Love
big gripe with the new phone. A huge gripe. And
I
it's
have a huge
It's
one.
not what you think it's going to be.
What is yours?
My favorite thing in the world, my only number one hobby that brings me consistent joy is screenshotting things that I'm never going to look at again.
Yeah.
In the new phone, you don't just screenshot. You have to like screenshot
And then
put in
place
your
it somewhere.
social security number, give your firstborn, say where you want to save it, add 2, divide by 12. What? Who decided that?
Don't even get me started on the photos. I'm
Oh.
like, oh great, a photo from 2007. Where's the one I took today?
No, you can't find it.
Like,
You can't find it.
I'm like, hello?
Also, I think it's a glitch, but when I send a lot of files, so when I go into like something I said to you and I want to see something I sent you, like a photo, and I press info, it's not coming up.
No.
I'm in disarray.
My gripe with the new phone is I have royalty fingers. I have the longest, skinniest fingers you can get.
Known
I'm
to
a
man.
dream
Yep.
to text. Okay? I
Yes.
can get there. I'm Sheena Shea's child. Okay?
I'm the exact opposite. I press 1 letter and it hits 8 letters.
I sound drunk every single day. Like the texting is so touchy that like and the word correction, I'm like, now why in the hell
I've never used
would
that
I
word
want to
before.
say that when that's not a word?
Also, they always go to like sex or something inappropriate.
oh, really?
I feel like mine, well, because you're always like 1 sec and it always says 1 sex.
That means you're typing the word sex a lot.
Am I?
Because it's like, oh, she means this word she always says all the time.
That's how I literally sext my husband. I'm like, let's have sex. Because I've lost
mine
all
is
creativity.
just like not real words. And I'm like, okay, that doesn't make any sense. And then I have to be like,
well, that's
sorry.
the thing. I'd rather them send the wrong real word than just gibberish.
Right.
Do you remember when people could speak Pig Latin? And I was like, if I don't learn Pig Latin, I'm going to be behind.
You're going to be fun.
Like, I'm not going to be prepared for
I
the
thought,
future.
wow, in high school, I'm not going to have any friends.
So I was like, where did all you people learn Pig Latin? Did I sleep late that day? Like, when was
I
Pig
think
Latin
I knew
class?
it for like maybe part of like 4th grade, but
Yeah.
I don't remember. It's just every word like backwards.
backwards, yeah. And they would say something to you, and you'd be like, I don't get it. And they're like, well,
And then
catch
once
up.
you got it, you were like,
No, still didn't get it. Speaking of, I'm having trouble pronouncing a word, and I need your help.
origin?
Brooch.
Sorry, I have to write it.
Brooch. Because they're becoming very
brooch.
I thought it was brooch.
Well, that would be a U.
Brooch. Or is it brooch or is it brouch?
It's a brooch.
It's a brooch.
Also, first of all, brooch doesn't have 2 O's.
Everyone's spelling it with 2 O's right now.
I have to Google.
So that's the thing. I thought it was brooch too, but brooch I would put OACH. So all the girls are wearing brooches. Yeah. And I accidentally said brooch in front of someone and I like still haven't mentally recovered. I haven't recovered because saying brooch in front of like another girl is like, she was like, what did you say? And I was like,
Oh, it is 2 O's. See, I would have only done 1.
See, what is going on?
Well, it's, sorry, what's the origin of the word?
I do encourage everyone to buy some vintage brooches.
Yeah.
And put it on their bags, put it on their blazers. I think, honestly, from traders and Lisa Rinna having a deadly brooch, it's
the
really,
word history, Middle English brooch. BROCHE, pointed instrument brooch.
See, that makes sense spelled like that. Or maybe it is brooch, but the British say brooch. Brooch.
Rhymes with cooch.
Wait, cooch brooch.
No, it's definitely brooch, Hannah.
Okay.
How do you feel about the men wearing brooches? I don't
hate it, but like I'm not having sex with you. Like I can appreciate the art.
Okay. Exactly.
Yeah, it's like short men. Like they exist, and
They're alive.
I support them.
We think they should be allowed to vote, but like,
can I say another thing about TV?
Yeah. What are we talking about TV?
The girls don't always realize how tall men actually are, and they have to factor that into a lot of scenarios that they can't.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like especially reality TV, people don't know the heights of men. And it factors into a lot of things. Like there's certain guys that people are like, why does anyone like him? And I'm like, well, he's tall. Then there's certain guys that people are like, why don't people like him more? And I'm like, he's actually really short, but you can't tell. Wait, when people see you in real life, what is the feedback you get on you physically? Like, do they say?
I get you're prettier in person. Like, oh my God, you're so pretty in person.
That is brutal.
Yeah, it kind of is because I'm like, what do I look like on TV?
No, that's brutal.
But I know that they're meaning it in like a compliment. Like, oh my God, I didn't imagine you to be this pretty in person. So like, I know it's a compliment. But when I hear it, they're like, they say it almost shocked. Like, you're pretty in person.
But they shouldn't say you're prettier in person. Just say you're so
thanks.
Pretty. You don't have to say prettier because then it makes you feel like.
But a lot
like
of times
everywhere.
I do get. You're a lot shorter than I thought you were going to be.
I get you're taller than I thought. Yeah. I'm 5'7". Paige is, I would say 5'4".
Yeah.
I think you're 5'3". Do you think you're 5'3"?
I actually think I might be like 5'2".
I think you told me 5'4" once and I just ran with it.
Yeah, that's what I say to everyone. But like, if we really got a measuring tape out, I think I would be like just hitting 5'3".
Also, you always wear heels. So I actually have never seen your real height.
Well, here's the thing. I'm all leg. I'm no torso.
You look so tall in photos.
Yeah, so I come off, even in person, taller because it's almost like you're only seeing my legs. And like okay, you're taller than me, but our legs...
I know.
My legs start.
I think people think I'm shorter in person because they see my nubby legs and they're like, there's no way that her torso's that long. Like you can't.
You're the Britney Spears of Giggling Squad. Okay.
And people don't talk about it enough.
Wait, I feel like I was gonna say something before we went off on like a tangent and then now I can't remember.
We were talking about brooches.
It was after Margot Robbie.
Oh.
Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton.
Wait.
We didn't even touch on it.
I'm like not supportive. When I say not supportive, I mean like I don't get passionate about celebrity relationships. I always think they're kind of PR. I'm always like, okay, cool, whatever. Sometimes I actively don't like them. I fucking love this for her. Why do I love it so much?
Also, did you see Kanye like tweeted or X'd or Instagram commented? I don't freaking know. He's such a freak.
Threaded.
Like, he goes, why are you...
What did he say?
It's not funny, but it's also like, you're insane. Why are you... It was like he was texting her. He was like, why are you dating Lewis? Give me back my daughter. It's also like, Kanye, you have 3 other kids with Kim.
Also, Lewis Hamilton, I did see him in person at the F1 premiere I was at.
Cute.
cute.
Is he is he short?
Tall,
Tall.
stylish, aura, powerful, confident. Is he British?
What a haiku you just said to us. That was honestly one of the most beautiful sonnets I've ever heard. And then you ended it with a question.
That was a haiku. Is he British? He has the like calmness about him, but he understands obviously high pressure because his job is insane. Like it's like as violent as skiing.
You're like, you could die.
You could die every time.
It's also like,
If you could handle
It's
race
so
cars, you could
chic.
handle Kim Kardashian.
it's one of the chicest. Oh, I love
Which
it.
is
Like
crazy that it's chic because I'm like it's cars with oil, but it's like
yeah, but it's like in Monaco.
like
and
Aston
it's like
Martins.
you have to be like rich to even get into it.
Yes.
It's kind of like what's the thing when they get on the horse?
yeah.
What is
polo.
that? Polo. It's kind of like polo. It's like a rich sport,
Do you know
which
what
is
I
also
heard?
like very deadly.
There's like rich men who love racing who like make their own little race car teams and just like pay for like guys to race their cars. And some guys, their full career is like getting paid by a rich man to race cars for him. And that's an algorithm we didn't even know could be
I
a
looked
thing.
over at a man's Instagram reels. I'll stop there. The other day, and he was just watching people like fist fighting in the backyard, but it was like a ring of people. And I was like, "Is this real and illegal? Like, what is this?" He was like, "No, it's just like backyard fighting." I'm like, what the fuck is backyard fight? He's like, "It's just boxing in the backyard." I'm like, "Go to work. Like, do you have a call or something?"
Don't you have to like put clothes away?
Yeah, isn't there like an email you should attend to or something? Like, this is crazy. Wait, the other thing about Lewis Hamilton, and every time I say his name,
Very regal.
every time I say his name, though, I do
Hamilton?
think of like Hamilton the musical.
Oh.
Anywho.
Lewis Hamilton.
But the lore that he was dating Nicole Scherzinger for years. She was like the first, she was like the number one wag. She was like a wag before it was cool to be a wag.
Do you know why I kind of like that? Because I do like when guys have a type. I like
And now we said it.
consistency.
And now we've
I
said
said
it.
it. He likes a star with long dark hair
Yeah, 'cause-
who has a beautiful body.
Who's like, I would assume a similar, like strong
Like
personality.
her and Kim, yeah, they give me similar auras.
Here's the other thing that I will give to the men. Men who are like have a little bit of ambition are smart enough to know that dating a woman with equal amount of ambition only makes them better.
A great man needs a great woman behind him.
Yeah.
And a great woman.
And also,
Just
I like
needs a
that
great woman.
it's obvious that Lewis Hamilton doesn't get insecure about
Well,
dating
that's the thing.
powerful women.
And yeah, with Kim, I do think sometimes she gets in a position where she's like mothering the guys she's with.
Yeah.
Not to like, we don't know her real relationships, but like Pete Davidson, for example, I'm like, he's just one of the kids in the backseat, you know?
Yeah.
Where Lewis Hamilton, that's a
Well,
man.
it's kind of like what you said the last pod when you were like, you have to have the same amount of swag. And when there's
they
like,
don't have a swag gap.
and when there's a discrepancy, you're like,
like, I feel like she'll like, can like learn stuff from him. Like he's worldly.
yeah, like I feel like it's gonna be like new and fun for her, and like, I'm very happy for her.
I'm excited about this.
Yeah, it's someone that I could really see her like staying.
I don't
with.
know his age.
Spells it Lewis.
Yeah, spell it out for me. Don't make me, is it Louis?
41.
41. Ooh, I love that age.
And you want to know what? He's her type too.
Yes.
Let's see how old Kim is.
Well, she loves an athlete. She loves an athlete. She loves an athlete. She's
45.
perfect. Perfect.
Wow, she's stunning.
I would argue he still isn't fully mature. That happens to men at 43.
I feel like it's
according
right
to Instagram,
starting.
but it's starting.
No, it's kind of crazy. Like 40, I feel like for our generation, 40 is almost like the new 30. Where like 10 years ago, it was like, if you're not married and have a baby by 30, like you're done for. But now I feel like it's almost like 40 is when you're really starting your
I hate to say
life.
it, but I have friends who are 30 that if they got pregnant right now, I'd be like, what do you want to do with it?
No, I'd be like, I'm going to call someone because this is
whatever
illegal.
you need to do, you let me know.
Yeah. I will say my 2 friends that just had babies are my 2 most capable friends. Or my one friend that had a baby and my one friend that's pregnant.
I've only had one pregnancy rumor once. And I thrive off it.
Yeah. I'm waiting for my Ozempic rumors, but guess they're missing. Guess those are missing.
Well, thank you guys so much for giggling with us.
Yes,
we
this is a
love
fun
you
one.
so, so, so much. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.